One of the big challenges in designing Brooklyn Bridge Park is how big all of the surrounding elements are. The Brooklyn Bridge, the skyline of Manhattan, but maybe the biggest challenge, and it was also a gift, which is the 800-acre open water sheet of New York Harbor. And so the design embraces that very strongly over and over again. I think one of the reasons that kids like Brooklyn Bridge Park is that there are so many different kinds of play. You take all the differences that children have and you give them a whole bunch of different kinds of environments to learn about themselves. Well, the Water Lab was conceived by Matt Urbanski, one of the other principals of the office. And Matt's a nut about models and tinkering with things, and he knows that children love to manipulate water, so there are places to dam up water. Parents have told me that their kids will go there and play for 3 hours. People were very anxious that some of the park would involve the recreation of natural area. We did the salt marsh primarily because it was a place that would attract a whole new strata of birds and wildlife. Instead of rebuilding the seawalls, we used a much more low-tech stone riprap system that when the water comes up or we have a bad storm and there are heavy waves, the waves break on the boulders kind of move a lot, but they don't begin to structurally disintegrate. Some of the piers were not capable of supporting very much weight. So where the picnic peninsula is located was one of those. We loved the idea that it didn't matter who you were in Brooklyn or New York City, that you could come and have a cookout on the edge of the harbor. So if somebody was to ask me what the coolest part of Brooklyn Bridge Park was, I'd probably say that it's the sports pier. It attracts a cross-section of Brooklyn, mostly young people who are basketball players, which means that we have people from all walks of life. It's kind of like a temple of basketball in the center of the harbor.